Today we'll be demonstrating how to measure your head to make a wig. For this, you're going to need a couple things. One of them is a soft measuring tape. Next, you'll need a few clips, and that's just to control the hair when we're pulling it back and away from the face. So for our first measurement, I'm going to go ahead and spin our model, and we will pull all of the hair back away from her face. You'll take one of your clips, and you'll just clip that out of the way. Now my model here has bangs, and what I want is to see her whole entire hairline. So I'm going to take as much of the hair that I can that's on her face, pull that back, and her whole entire hairline is exposed. Then we can begin with our first measurement, which is the circumference. So I want you to start with a tape measure behind her neck, just like this. And I want the shorter side to be able to come to about the middle of the forehead. So make sure it comes to the middle of the forehead, and then we'll begin. So we're going to come right back down onto the neck. Pull forward using that tension. And as I'm pulling forward, I'm going to shimmy this side up and behind the ear, tracing her hairline. From the other side, you're going to bring that up and behind the ear. And when you've done that, you'll meet in the middle, just like this. And I want you to pull as tight as you possibly can. And go ahead and read what that says. Our second measurement is going to be the front of the head to the nape of the neck. For this measurement, I'm going to split the hair down the middle. Put her hair on either side of her shoulders like this. It's okay if this section isn't completely straight down the middle. We just want to get as much hair out of the way as we can. So when we're ready, we'll take the tape measure and we'll begin from the very front hairline. We're going to take our other hand. We'll smooth the tape measure all the way down the back of the head to the nape of the neck. A good point of reference is if the client bends their head back, right about where you feel that crease is where you should take that final measurement. Our third measurement is going to be ear to ear across the forehead. So we're going to take the tape measure, and realistically it's a little bit more sideburn to sideburn. And the reason being is I like to leave about a ½ inch here so that the wig doesn't come over the ear. So we're going to find the sideburn here, leaving about a finger's width in between the ear and the tape measure. We'll hang on to that as tight as we can. Bring the tape measure up into the hairline, pulling tight, and we're going to come to meet it on the other side. So it should end right about here. And you can see she's a 10½. Our fourth measurement is going to be ear to ear across the top of the head. For this measurement, I'm going to pull her hair back again. We'll use our clip to clip it out of the way. And we're going to start on one side. And what I want you to do is place the finger right at the very top of her ear, so that the edge of your finger is touching the top of her ear. And from there, I want you to measure right above. So we're basically just leaving about a ½ inch. And that's so that the wig doesn't come up over the ear like this. So we'll hang on to this side tight. We're going to come about 2 inches into the hairline, or maybe where a headband would rest. And we're going to pull tight, tight. And we're going to meet on the other side, right above that other ear. So Katie here is about a 10¼ inch. Our fifth measurement is going to be temple to temple around the back of the head. So when you're ready, you're going to find the temple, which is a soft part of the skull right at the end of the eyebrow. And I want you to come actually into the hairline. So her temple's here, but I want the measurement to start where her hairline starts. So we're going to find the hairline as best as you can. We'll hang on to that there tight, and then we'll bring the tape measure right to the middle of the back of the head. And it's okay if it's a little bit higher or lower depending on how predominant the occipital bone is. But we're going to measure right to the end of the hairline there. And Katie here is about 13.5 inches. For our sixth and final measurement, we're going to take the client's hair and we will clip it up just like this. We want to get the hair off of the back of the neck. So we'll clip it up just like this. This measurement will average between 2 and 4 inches. The best way to do this is to feel the 2 points at the base of her skull. From those 2 points, you'll come all the way down. And we're going to measure the nape of the neck. So from hairline to hairline. And Katie here is about 4 inches.